Hey everybody. Well, I've got a mystery bundle coming from Pelagial Records. It was supposed to be here today, but it looks like it's going to be here tomorrow. So while I was waiting for it, I thought I'd show off Pelagial. This is that big acrylic crazy set that they released, which I only ever looked through once really quickly, and I was so in awe. I put it back and I listened to it once and I put it all back together, and then that was it. So it's really tough to actually get this thing out of here. So I'm going to do it this way, and I'll kind of show you what this thing consists of. So there's your acrylic. That's your acrylic base container with a little hole to pop stuff up and out of. My buddy had got 2 of these when it first came out, and I had no idea why he got 2 of them, and I guess eventually he decided he didn't know either. So I traded him for one of his. So I'm just going to kind of show you what's in here. So it starts out with 6 acrylic layers. These bad boys are like a ½ inch thick, maybe even, I don't know, I think they said it's like 3 millimeters or something. So you get these kind of things, and you can see through them. It's like silk screened, right? That's one. I don't even know where to put all this stuff, but, and I guess they're kind of like, oh, that one's a little thinner, but they kind of are supposed to be the different depths of the ocean, I guess, is one way to look at it. That's a thin one. Yeah, they're all different thicknesses. Obviously they're see-through because you can see me on the other side. Well, they're kind of cool, kind of fun. So what's that, 3, I think? Now it starts to get really deep. That one's really thick, really deep, really dark. And these are all just on top of the records, which is kind of interesting. Oh, this is one more thin one. And that's getting really deep. I almost can't even see through that one, but you can. And then the final one in there is the woman from the sea, which I think is probably the same model that ends up being in the DVD. So while you're listening to the record, you can kind of overlay them, kind of do different mixes, put them together, and you can kind of see her under various depths. So you can either be artsy and have some fun, and you can be really high and have some fun, and just move these around and try different thicknesses and layers together, and so that's kind of fun. So what's next? Next is, oh yeah, these are little 10-inchers too, which is kind of trippy. I don't own a lot of 10 inches. So then it's got this kind of wraparound sleeve. It kind of tells you what you're going to get on side A, side B, side C, side D. It's got some good information for you. And you bust her open. And that is deep. That is deep in the ocean. You are deep in the ocean, and they are deep in the ocean. Let me crack these out. I'm not familiar with if there was different releases of colors and stuff like that, but online I know there's one for sale, but they say that they don't know what color it is, that the color is unclear. So you're kind of like buying at your own risk or whatever. So maybe you guys can tell me what I got. So there's that sleeve. That's 10-inch. Right there. That looks awesome. That is nice looking. Got some black. There's black flecks over here. I don't remember them affecting the play at all. They're right in the album. So that's cool. I'm just scattering stuff. I don't even know where to put it all. There's so much stuff in this. It's pretty neat that they put this much effort into this stuff. I don't even know how many of these were made. My buddy got 2 of them, and I in turn got 1 of them. That's the one. That one looks a little different. That's got a thick white chunk. That's got a nice thick white chunk. White chunk's a little bit different on both sides. That's pretty cool though. Nice. So that's the actual album. And I remember listening to the album, and as the album goes, things get a little heavier, a little intenser, a little darker. You just come to appreciate the amount of effort that the boys put into their stuff. And there, I guess, is this is like the extra sleeve, I guess, maybe. I'm not sure if that's a card or an actual sleeve. Might just be a card. But anyways, there's our model again. Got some information on the back there. So we'll just get that put back together quick. I don't know, at this point, this has been out for quite a while, so I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with it, but I wasn't sure. I think I've only ever seen one video online of anybody kind of going through it and really showing it to the fans, so I thought maybe I would do that. And I'm probably never going to get this to go back in together the way it's supposed to. Everything's very tight fitting, which is good. But also, this has probably only been opened once by my buddy and then once by me. So it's about as brand new as it can get. I don't even know what these sell for anymore, but I don't think I'll ever let this go. I'm a big fan of the ocean. Big fan of Cult of Luna and such. Like that posty stuff. That's why I did the mystery bundle. It's like, man, everything Pelagic does seems to have a nice, beautiful edge to it. Like, super heavy stuff too. So this is the instrumental one. That's the instrumental sleeve with the information there. Leave it up there for a few seconds in case anybody needs to see it. And then I would assume it's more of the same colors and such. Yeah, so the mystery bundle, I was gonna do the bi-monthly subscription, but then I didn't really have that much money at the time. So I just did a mystery bundle instead. And then maybe we'll do the subscription down the road or shortly. We'll see how the mystery bundle pays off. Should be interesting. There's bands I'd love to get that I know I would love to get. There's a couple bands I don't care to get. And then there's a lot of bands that I've listened to in passing, but I wouldn't know. I'd have to look them up or play them on YouTube or whatever to get a fresh idea of what they sound like. But I don't expect I'd get any Cult of Luna or Ocean in there. And I think that the one Low album, which would be a nice one to get, I really like Low, I think it's sold out, so it won't be in there. Be cool to get a Brickville. Be cool to get that Bison one. So again, this is the instrumental version, and the colors are definitely different. There's no white. There's no white on these ones. But nice colors regardless. Probably one more black sleeve in there somewhere. Nice. So that about does it for the albums. Then in the very bottom of everything, there was one more goodie. that later. So this is a film. And I think they said that a lot of the footage might have been filmed by Robin, guitar player, mastermind behind the band. I think he might have been diving and done a lot of the filming of this, but I'm not 100% sure if that's true. I think it's almost an hour long. It's like 51 minutes or something like that. So that's just an added DVD to kind of add to the experience and all. So yeah, so cool. So I just figured maybe I'd show that off to you guys while I'm waiting for my mystery box, my mystery bundle. I got plans for tomorrow night, so I don't think that I'll film the unboxing tomorrow, but maybe Thursday night. And wish me luck. Hopefully I get some cool records. I'm sure I will. And maybe I'll get a couple traders. Who knows? So anyways, thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for watching.